The complete Pacific Rim timeline. The general definition of a timeline is basically a chronological list of events that occur within a certain period of time or century. And in this video, we'll bring you a complete timeline of the Pacific Rim franchise. And yes, we've included the events of the 2018 film Pacific Rim Uprising as well. However, do note that this timeline includes only the events of the live-action films and anything that's related to them. So, with that out of the way, welcome back to Factaholic. And today we bring you the most complete and detailed timeline of the Pacific Rim universe, right from its prehistoric origins to the latest happenings in the Uprising. Now, get your popcorn ready and grab a pack of Cheetos, because we're going to take you on a ride inside the world of Jaegers and Kaiju, known to us as the Pacific Rim. And let's start this ride right away. First up, we arrive in the Triassic Period, about 251 to 199 million years ago. The precursors, a race of colonizing aliens from the Antiverse and the creators of the Kaiju, fail in an attempt to colonize Earth. During the age of dinosaurs, the planet's environment then proved uninhabitable for them. Fast forward to November 10th, 1980. Hercules Hansen is born. Hansen was a PBDC Ranger, the pilot of Striker Eureka. Although in the aftermath of Stacker Pentecost's death, he was promoted to the rank of Marshal. September 5th, 1984. Caitlin Lightcap, the creator of the Drift and one of the pioneers responsible for the Jaeger Program, is born. December 30th, 1985. Stacker Pentecost, a Marshal in the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps, also the brother of Luna Pentecost and the adoptive father of Mako Mori, is born. September 15th, 1986. The Gage Twins, Rangers in the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps and the pilots of Romeo Blue, are born. January 31st, 1989. Alexis Kaidanovsky, another Ranger in the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps and the co-pilot of Cherno Alpha, is born. June 9th, 1989. Herman Gottlieb, a scientist who works in the K-Science lab of the PBDC, is born. January 19th, 1990. Newton Geisler, another scientist who works in the K-Science lab, is born. February 9th, 1991. Sasha Kaidanovsky, a Ranger in the PPDC and one of the pilots of Cherno Alpha, is born. May 17th, 1992. Tendo Choi, a Chinese-Peruvian-American member of the PPDC, is born. November 7th, 1995. Yancey Beckett, another Ranger in the PPDC and the co-pilot of Gypsy Danger, is born. December 11th, 1998. Raleigh Beckett, the younger brother of Yancey Beckett and co-pilot of Gypsy Danger, is born. December 24th, 1998. The Wee Tang brothers are born. The Wee Tang clan, like I prefer to call them, are triplets and former street fighters. They were Rangers in the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps and the pilots of Crimson Typhoon. April 23rd, 2003. Mako Mori, the adopted daughter of Stacker Pentecost and an officer of the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps' J-Tech Division, is born. August 14th, 2003. Chuck Hansen, Herc Hansen's son, and a Ranger in the PPDC, who was also the pilot of the Striker Eureka, is born. August 10th, 2013 through August 15th, 2013. First attack, K-Day, first Kaiju attack on humanity, and the following events follow thereafter. Firstly, the breach opens. Secondly, San Francisco experiences a 7.1 earthquake. Next, San Francisco is attacked by Trespasser, which makes it the first Kaiju to attack humanity. Then the Golden Gate Bridge is destroyed. After that, RAF pilot Luna Pentecost is killed in the assault against the Trespasser. Following Luna, Yi Choi is then killed from exposure to Kaiju blood. After this, news stations cover the disaster in San Francisco. Then, Trespasser moves towards Sacramento. Finally, Trespasser is killed by 3 nuclear missiles in Oakland. Although by then, tens of thousands of lives are lost in the Kaiju's rampage before it's killed. February 5th, 2014. Second attack. Here, the second Kaiju, Hundun, attacks Manila, Philippines. February 8th, 2014. Kaiju Emergency Alert System is established. This system uses specific area message encoding, SAME, which is utilized on AM, FM, and land mobile radio service, as well as VHF, UHF, cable television, and low-power stations. June 1st, 2014, the third attack. The third Kaiju, Kaisif, emerges from the breach. Kaisif's attack hits Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Kaisif is then killed, and its remains were relocated via an aircraft carrier. September 2nd, 2014, the fourth attack. The Kaiju Seizure attacks Sydney, becoming the fourth Kaiju to attack humanity. Chuck Hansen's mother is also killed during the attack. Jasper Schoenfeld, a professor, comes up with the initial concept behind Jaegers when he sees his 8-year-old son playing with his robot and monster toys in his room. September 15th, 2014. Seoul, South Korea conference commences. Here, Jasper Schoenfeld presents his idea for the Jaeger. Unknown date, 2014. Pan-Pacific Defense Corps is established. It's an organization created by the United Nations. The Defense Corps represents an international alliance of 21 countries across the Pacific Rim, bound together by the shared goal of containing, combating, and eliminating the Kaiju. November 9th, 2014. The Jaeger program begins. It was a project that focused on the development of massive mobile weapons called Jaegers in response to the Kaiju threat. Construction of arm for Mark I prototype, Brawler Yukon, begins. Caitlin Lightcap begins working on concept behind the Pons. The Pons is a revolutionary Connect system that forges two brains into a singular consciousness. Stacker Pentecost tests the Pons system. December 1st, 2014. Pan-Pacific Defense Corps Proving Ground, or Jaeger Testing Facility, are established on Kodiak Island. It was used to field test and construct the first line of Jaegers during the Kaiju War. January 30th, 2015. Brawler Yukon is launched. The Brawler Yukon is a Mark I prototype Jaeger. USAF Captain Adam Casey dies from a seizure in an attempt to pilot Brawler Yukon. February 18th, 2015. Sergio D'Onofrio attempts to pilot the Yukon, experiences seizures as well. Caitlin Lightcap successfully achieves the first drift when she connects with Sergio. Drift is a process that two Jaeger pilots undergo prior to synchronizing with the Jaeger itself. April 23rd, 2015. The Kaiju Karloff attacks Vancouver, Canada. It's the fifth Kaiju to attack humanity. Brawler Yukon, however, manages to kill Karloff, which then becomes the first Kaiju known to be slain by a Jaeger. July 24th, 2015. Pan-Pacific Defense Corps begins hiring pilots for Jaegers. November 25th, 2015. Hong Kong Shatterdome is established. Shatterdomes are the primary headquarters of the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps and factories for the construction, repair, maintenance, and launch of the Jaegers. December 6th, 2015. Japanese Jaeger Tacit Ronin is launched. Tacit Ronin is the fourth Mark I Jaeger produced by the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps. December 15th, 2015, American Jaeger Romeo Blue is launched. December 22nd, 2015, first Chinese Jaeger Horizon Brave is launched. December 30th, 2015, Japanese Jaeger Coyote Tango is launched. Unknown date, 2015. Russian Jaeger Cherno Alpha is launched. Cherno Alpha was the last of the Mark I Jaeger series. Hercules Hansen, Scott Hansen, Wee Tang Brothers, Sasha Kaidanovsky, Alexis Kaidanovsky, and Herman Gottlieb enlist in the Jaeger Academy. Unknown date, 2016. The Kaiju known as Reckoner attacks Hong Kong. Reckoner is killed. Stacker Pentecost is diagnosed with cancer. Tendo Choi enlists in the Jaeger Academy. Newton Geisler enlists in the Jaeger Academy. First South American Jaeger, Diablo Intercept, is launched. Mark II Jaeger, Solar Prophet, is launched. The Peruvian Jaeger is housed in the Lima Shatterdome. Mark II Jaeger Puma Real is launched. The Panamanian Jaeger was housed in the Panama City Shatterdome. Mark II Jaeger Eden Assassin is launched. This Russian Jaeger was housed in the Vladivostok Shatterdome along with Cherno Alpha. May 15, 2016. Onibaba, the Category 2 Kaiju, attacks Tokyo. Coyote Tango kills Onibaba. A young Mako Mori becomes the iconic survivor of the incident. Tamsin Sevier, a Royal Air Force pilot and one of the pilots of the Mark I Jaeger Coyote Tango, is diagnosed with cancer. May 17, 2016. Agreement for Lima, Peru Shatterdome construction is reached. June 21, 2016. Yancey and Raleigh Beckett enlist in the Jaeger Academy. Stagger Pentecost adopts Makomori. Itak emerges from the breach in Tokyo Bay. Itak is a kaiju with 6 arms, 4 of which are appendages with curved blades, and 3 eyes on each side of its face. Although this kaiju's classification was never released. Tacit Ronin is deployed in Tokyo Bay. Coyote Tango is deployed in Tokyo Bay. Coyote Tango is damaged and rendered inoperable during the fight with Itak. Itak is finally killed by Tacit Ronin. July 5th, 2016. Kaori and Duke Jessup are retired from activity following neural injuries sustained from Pons overload. Kaori and Duke were husband and wife, and the couple were rangers at the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps and also the pilots of the Jaeger Tacit Ronin. Category 2 Kaiju Ragnarok emerges from the breach in Tokyo Bay. Ragnarok is a towering kaiju with dull beige skin and a lean figure compromised largely of muscle and no fat. Its arms are long and club-like, and it has the apparent ability to grow extra limbs in addition to its 4 from its flanks. Jaeger Victory Alpha is deployed against Ragnarok in Tokyo Bay. Victory Alpha is destroyed by Ragnarok. Its pilots, Kagiso and Ichu, survive. Marshal Hikai, the Marshal of the Tokyo Shatterdome, orders Tacit Ronin out against Ragnarok. Tacit Ronin kills Ragnarok. Kaori and Duke Jessup die from neural overload. August 9th, 2016. Lima Shatterdome is established. November 23rd, 2016. Anchorage, Alaska Shatterdome, the Icebox, is established. December 4th, 2016. Vladivostok, Russia Shatterdome is established. December 15th, 2016. Tokyo, Japan Shatterdome is established. May 25th, 2017. Sydney, Australia Shatterdome is established. July 10th, 2017. Mark III American Jaeger Gypsy Danger is launched. Gypsy Danger was stationed at the Anchorage Shatterdome and tasked to defend the coastline of Alaska. July 11th, 2017. Los Angeles, California Shatterdome is established. September 14th, 2017. Mark III Mexican Jaeger Matador Fury is launched. Unknown date 2017. Mark III Chinese Jaeger Shaolin Rogue is launched. Shaolin Rogue, stationed at the Hong Kong Shatterdome, works along Crimson Typhoon and Horizon Brave. Mark III Australian Jaeger Vulcan Spectre is launched. Vulcan Spectre was stationed at the Sydney Shatterdome along with Striker Eureka. Mark III Canadian Jaeger Chrome Brutus is launched. He was then stationed at the Anchorage Shatterdome. Victoria Milikova is born. Kaiju Yamarashi emerges from the breach. According to Newton Geisler, Yamarashi is one of the largest Category 3 Kaiju to emerge from the breach. Gypsy Danger is then deployed to fight the Kaiju. Gypsy Danger succeeds in killing Yamarashi, making it the first Kaiju to be killed by Gypsy. November 19th, 2017. Panama City Shatterdome is established. Unknown date 2018. Mark IV American Jaeger Hydra Corinthian is launched. Mark IV American Jaeger Mammoth Apostle is launched. Mark IV Korean Jaeger Nova Hyperion is launched. Mark IV Japanese Jaeger Echo Saber is launched. August 22nd, 2018. Third Chinese Jaeger Crimson Typhoon is launched. Unknown date 2019. Chuck Hansen enlists in the Jaeger Academy. Scott Hansen is dismissed from the Jaeger program. Unknown date 2019. 3 Jaeger drop. Kaiju of unknown category attacks Manila. Herc Hansen is deployed in Manila in Lucky 7. Lucky 7 is the first Jaeger assignment given to former RAAF pilot Hercules Hansen and younger brother Scott during the Jaeger program's earliest tenure. Gypsy Danger is deployed in Manila. A 3rd Jaeger is deployed in Manila. Gypsy Danger and Lucky 7 kill the Kaiju. November 2nd, 2019. The first Mark V Jaeger, Striker Eureka, is launched. Striker Eureka is the strongest, quickest Jaeger currently in the field of combat against the Kaiju. Unknown date 2020. Category 3 Kaiju, Knifehead, emerges from the breach in Anchorage. Large and bulky, Knifehead is a heavily built Kaiju, although its most notable feature being the long and broad, sharp-ended nose that could easily cut through the armor of a Jaeger. Gypsy Danger is deployed from the Anchorage Shatterdome to defend the Miracle Mile. Now, the Miracle Mile is the defensive perimeter for Jaegers to defend in order to prevent Kaiju from reaching land and populated cities. Yancey Beckett is killed in battle against Knifehead. Gypsy Danger is severely damaged. Gypsy Danger kills Knifehead. Raleigh Beckett is dismissed from the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps. Amara Namani is born. Unknown date 2021. Mako Mori enlists in the Jaeger Academy. July 5th, 2024. Insurrector attacks Santa Monica, California. Amara Namani's family is killed by Insurrector. Hydra Corinthian is deployed in Santa Monica. Striker Eureka is deployed in Santa Monica. Insurrector is killed by Hydra Corinthian and Striker Eureka. September 9th, 2024. Gypsy Danger undergoes reconstruction at the Anchorage Shatterdome. Naomi Sokolov, a journalist, interviews Tendo Choi. October 12th, 2024. Anchorage Shatterdome is shut down. Gypsy Danger is relocated to the Hong Kong Shatterdome. October 18th, 2024. Lima, Peru Shatterdome is shut down too. October 19th, 2024. After Lima, the Tokyo, Japan Shatterdome is shut down. November 9th, 2024. Following Tokyo, Panama City Shatterdome is shut down as well. November 15th, 2024. Naomi Sokolov interviews Jasper Schoenfeld. November 28th, 2024. Naomi Sokolov concludes her interviews with Stacker Pentecost in Hawaii. December 11th, 2024. Vladivostok, Russia Shatterdome is shut down. December 20th, 2024. Los Angeles, California Shatterdome is shut down. December 29th, 2024. Sydney, Australia Shatterdome is shut down as well. January 2025. Striker Eureka is decommissioned from active combat. Category 4 Kaiju, Mutavor, breaks through anti-Kaiju wall. A day after the Australian Jaeger, Striker Eureka, is decommissioned from active service, Mutavor emerges from the breach and heads towards Sydney. Mutavor killed by Striker Eureka. With pained screams, Mutavor drops dead, its fallen carcass damaging a building and crushing empty parked vehicles on a street. The anti-Kaiju wall is proven ineffective against the Kaiju. Stacker Pentecost recruits Raleigh Beckett for breach assault. Raleigh Beckett arrives at the Hong Kong Shatterdome. Pilot tryouts with Raleigh Beckett begin properly. January 8th, 2025. Double event. Newton Geisler drifts with a Kaiju brain. Category 4 Kaiju, Leatherback, and Otachi emerge from the breach and attack Hong Kong, although their main purpose is to hunt down Newton Geisler. Crimson Typhoon, Cherno Alpha, and Striker Eureka are deployed. Crimson Typhoon destroyed. The Wee Tang clan are killed by Otachi. Cherno Alpha destroyed. Kaidanovskis are killed by Leatherback. Gypsy Danger is deployed. Leatherback is killed by Gypsy Danger. Otachi is killed by Gypsy Danger. Baby Kaiju is born and dies via strangulation by umbilical cord doing pursuit of Newton Geisler. The baby Kaiju was born from Otachi and was bigger than 2 bull elephants. January 12, 2025. Triple event. Category 4 Kaiju, Scunner and Raiju emerge from the breach. Scunner protects the breach from the Jaegers alongside Slattern and Raiju. Stacker Pentecost launches an assault on the breach. Category 5 Kaiju, Slattern, emerges from the breach, and it was the first Category 5 ever encountered by humanity. Raiju is killed by Gypsy Danger. Striker Eureka self-detonates thermonuclear bomb near the breach. Scunner is killed by Striker Eureka. Stacker Pentecost killed in combat. Chuck Hansen killed in combat. Slattern is killed by Gypsy Danger. Finally, Rally Beckett destroys the breach with Gypsy Danger's self-detonation. November 1st, 2025. Mark V Jaeger Bracer Phoenix is launched. Unknown date 2030. After a long hiatus, somewhere around this year, the Jaeger program was reinstated under the management of an older Makomori. December 12, 2033. Mark VI Jaeger Guardian Bravo is launched. Designed for combat at range, Guardian Bravo wields the Elec 16 Arc Whip, a proto-metallic successor to the Chainsword, and brings a new sophistication to the Chainsword's whiplash move. December 20th, 2033. Experimental Mark VII Jaeger Saber Athena is launched. The sleekest and most elegant Jaeger ever created, Saber Athena is the fastest in the fleet, wielding twin blades in hyper-acrobatic combat. January 12th, 2034. Mark VI Jaeger Gypsy Avenger is launched. Gypsy Avenger honors the heroic legacy of her namesake as the flagship leader of the Mark VI fleet. More than just a Jaeger, she's a symbol of hope to millions. Unknown date 2035. Re-emergence of the Kaiju. Scrapper in action. Amara pilots a makeshift Jaeger named Scrapper with Jake sitting beside her, until they're found by November Ajax. Jake returns to the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps as an instructor, with Amara joining the cadet force. Upon arriving at the Moyulan Shatterdome, Jake starts training cadets with his former co-pilot, Nate Lambert. There, they're introduced to the new Mark VI Jaegers, Gypsy Avenger, Saber Athena, Guardian Bravo, Titan Redeemer, Valor Omega, and the upgraded Mark V Jaeger, Bracer Phoenix. Rogue Jaeger Obsidian Fury attacks PPDC Summit in Sydney, Australia. Obsidian Fury is an unnamed Kaiju Jaeger hybrid, inadvertently created by Shao Industries. Secretary General Makomori is killed by Obsidian Fury. Titan Redeemer and Valor Omega are destroyed by drone hybrids. Category 5 Kaiju Raijin and Category 4 Kaiju Akuja and Shrikethorn emerge from the breach. Following which, Bracer Phoenix, Gypsy Avenger, Guardian Bravo, and Saber Athena are deployed in Mega Tokyo. Newton Geisler deploys Rippers to merge the Kaiju. Now, Rippers are Kaiju hybrids with the ability to manipulate Kaiju DNA. The Mega Kaiju is created from the forms of Raijin, Hajuka, and Shrikethorn. The Mega Kaiju is the amalgamation of Raijin, Hajuka, and Shrikethorn merged together with swarms of smaller robotic hybrid Kaiju. It displays attributes of its previous forms and towers over the Jaegers. Bracer Phoenix, Guardian Bravo, and even Saber Athena are destroyed by the Mega Kaiju. The Mega Kaiju then heads for Mount Fuji to trigger the extinction event. Although Gypsy Avenger rockets into the sky and kills the Mega Kaiju, flying straight into it, destroying the Jaeger and killing the beast as well. Newton Geisler is then arrested by the PPDC. Finally, the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps prepare to mount an assault on the Antiverse, the homeworld of the Kaiju, and their creators, the Precursors. We hope you enjoyed the ride, quite a long one at that, and thanks for joining us. We hope you join us in our future rides as well. Now, if you want to keep watching more videos like these, don't forget to smash like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep watching Factaholic.